and I stand here today to share some progress for our region that will improve transportation access, help build the downtown Perris economy, and improve the lives of local residents in Perris and surrounding areas. This achievement comes by way of collaboration between the City of Perris, the Southern California Railway Museum, and of course my office. Our collaboration was successful in garnering this initial $1 million to support the first phase of the City of Perris's Destination Perris project. This phase involves the connection of the city's existing railway track to the Perris Metrolink station, which will include track work, safety equipment, switches, and traffic controls. We stress that this is the initial $1 million because there is still more work to be done and still more allocations that we will get from the state of California. Once completed, this phase will enhance transportation access for local residents while boosting the local economy of the downtown Perris area and directly connect the Inland Empire to the Southern California Railway Museum by way of rail. This critical infrastructure upgrade will make it more convenient for residents to travel within and beyond our region and serve as a profound investment toward the prosperity of our community. Yes, the city of Perris is a destination place. As the city of Perris becomes more accessible, it becomes more attractive to business and investors, which in turn creates jobs and economic opportunity for our community. This allocation of $1 million is not merely a financial transaction, but is a down payment, and also speaks to our shared belief in the potential for growth in our region, the power of transformation, and the importance of improving the lives of our local residents. I am proud to be joined today by community stakeholders who have served a pivotal role in the success of this budget allocation and will also be working with my staff to ensure the project's success. This city has a rich history, and California must continue to find ways for residents all over this state to learn about this rich history. I would like to invite them to share brief remarks about this project and the future of the city of Perris with this investment. I would like to invite up the leader of this city, the mayor of the city of Perris, Mayor Michael Vargas.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. Good afternoon, everyone. In Perris, we have always believed in the power of collaboration, and it's with great pleasure that I announce our partnership with Assemblymember Dr. Corey Jackson. Dr. Corey Jackson, as many of you know, has been a tireless advocate for the people in our region. This collaborative project between our city and the Southern California Railway Museum and the Assemblymember is a testament to the potential growth and success of our community. The Perris Connectivity Project will allow Southern California residents to ride the Metrolink to the Perris Depot Museum and then connect on a trolley to the Southern California Museum. This is a thriving transportation network which attracts businesses, tourism, and investments that will, in turn, provide employment opportunities and increase revenue for our local residents. I want to express my deep gratitude to Assemblymember Dr. Corey Jackson for his unwavering support and dedication to the people of Perris. Together, this will bring transformative change to our city and ensure that the Perris continues to shine as a beacon of progress and prosperity in our region. Thank you.
I forgot to state one thing. I am a resident of this city and proud to be so as well. I want to thank Mayor Vargas and the entire City Council of Perris, which includes Councilmember David Starr Rabb, Councilmember Maricela Nava, Councilmember Malcolm Corona, Councilmember Rita Rogers, and the city staff for serving as a vital partner in this development. You know, it's not easy trying to secure funding from the state of California. There's a very short time frame where all the action happens. And once members of the legislature are informed about how much allocation we're going to be able to send to our district, all of our staffs get into a frenzy to figure out how it's going to be spent, what is it going to be for, and making sure we have the proper documentation before the state budget is finally approved. And so now I would like to now invite Chuck Painter and Chuck Tobin, who are board members from the Southern California Railway Museum Board, to share how this investment will impact our region, cultural landmarks, and the Southern California Railway Museum. Ladies and gentlemen, I call them the Chucks.
Well, on the behalf of the Southern California Railway Museum's Board of Directors, and thank you, Assemblymember Jackson, for your tireless efforts on securing the Perris Connection funding. This infrastructure funding will provide access to events like Day Out with Thomas the Tank Engine, Polar Express, and Dino Train to those who would not be able to get here. We'd also like to thank and acknowledge Mayor Vargas and the City of Perris for sharing our vision and making the Perris Connection a top priority. We value our relationship with our partners and look forward to the start of the Perris Connection project. Thank you. Mr. Tobin.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Chuck Tobin, and welcome to the Southern California Railway Museum. 1 year ago, the Museum Board of Directors approved a long-range fund development plan entitled Destination Perris. This plan set out 8 major projects that will sustain the museum through the next several decades and beyond. In January of this year, Mayor Michael Vargas of the City of Perris agreed to be the board's president and selected a portion of Destination Perris plan to submit to the state legislature for potential funding. In the spring, Assemblymember Dr. Corey Jackson visited the museum, and in June we were all happy to hear that he has secured the funding that we are here to celebrate today. We believe that Dr. Jackson's background in education helped him to better understand the mission of the museum and to serve the youth of our community and tell the story of railways in Southern California. The Southern California Railway Museum hosts over 100,000 guests per year. We hold 2 major fundraisers, Thomas the Train, which you see us setting up for right now, and also the Polar Express in December. These events could only be possible through the hard work of hundreds of unpaid volunteers and museum members who are the heart and soul of the museum and its work. In closing, on behalf of the Southern California Railway Museum, I would like to thank Mayor Michael Vargas and Assemblymember Dr. Corey Jackson for everything that they are doing to lead the museum to its next destination. Over 65 years ago, a small group of people saw the need to preserve Southern California's railway heritage, and their initial efforts have grown many-fold in the years since and are what you see here today. Thank you for coming this afternoon, and we hope to see you riding our trains and trolleys in the very near future. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those remarks, and certainly looking forward to the very popular and very much in demand projects and programs that actually happen here on a regular basis. In closing, this $1 million allocation from the state budget is just a symbol of our dedication to the growth of the city of Perris and beyond. I have stated many times that the 60th Assembly District is made up of cities who sometimes have fallen off the radar when it comes to investments. and we will continue to making sure that the city gets what it deserves, so that they can continue to build its own infrastructure, build its own places of destination, and of course, the critical programs that we need to making sure that people just don't survive in Perris, but that they thrive. And it also makes sure that it also highlights the collective commitment for collaboration, ensuring that we know that nothing can be done by any one person, but it's only through collaboration and dedication to the service of the people that we can make sure that we are successful together. So I look forward to working closely with the City of Perris to bring this project into fruition. And I would like to now invite my colleagues back up to the podium to accept this $1 million symbolic check. Please don't take this to the bank, from the state of California for this project. Will you please come up?
Come on up, right next to me.
Okay. Yes, sir.
My eyebrows okay?